Hey, what's up, everybody? I was just in Stickum in Brett Keen's room, talking about some good stuff. I don't know what it is. Every time I've been in Brett Keen's chat room twice so far, and every time I go into his chat room, I mean, it fucking rocks. You know, I always get good points. And there's no yelling or assholishness or bickering. You know, it's always pretty good. You know, except for the first time I went in there, it was at the very end where some fucking hating troll came in. But anyway. That's not really what I want to talk about, but anyway, I'll just get to the point. I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians and the Hills and all that the other day, just to get a kind of a reference for this video about reality television. There's this joke that Patton had where he said, used to be that you would deal with dickheads and morons all day and then go home and watch a made-up television show to escape reality and, you know, watch and be entertained by somebody's bullshit. Now you deal with dickheads and morons all day and you go, oh, I just can't wait to get home and watch a new episode of Dickheads and Morons on TV. And a lot of these people eat these shows up, like The Hills, and Laguna Beach was the one I thought was fucking horrible. I saw one episode of it. Coincidentally, the episode that basically formed my opinion of these fucking sluts. There was this one episode where, I don't know if you've ever watched it, where Kristen Cavallari is driving around in a brand new fucking car. Alright, it's an SUV, I believe. At this time, it was like 2007, 6 or 7, I believe. Maybe even 5. It was a fucking long time ago, I know that. And she's driving around a brand new car. Just came out that year their dad bought for her. She didn't put oil in it, so the fucker blew up on the highway, you know, and she had to pull it over the side and it was all smoky. And she's like, I don't know anything about oil. How do you change oil? Who's got the time to change oil, you know, when you're spending your daddy's money, you know. She didn't say that, but that's just me embellishing. Then this cop came up and she's like, you know, arguing with him, you know, that's just what you want to do, argue with the fucking police. And then she's wanting her dad to buy her a new car, you know, and she just blew up a brand new car, and of course he does, because he's got money. People get sucked into this reality TV bullshit with fucking that and the real world. The very first one I really didn't get was WWF, or WWE as it's called now, the World Wrestling Federation. And even from a young age, I suspected this shit was fake. And then, as I got older, I knew it was fake, because you don't hit people like that and leave no mark. And some of the shit they did on that show would kill a person if you did it to them, or put them in a fucking wheelchair. These dudes are still walking around. And people eat this shit up, because one of the main things that I hate about people in general is people see something like reality TV, and they take it as absolute truth. Nobody questions shit anymore. You need to question everything you read, everything you see, everything you hear, including me. Don't believe anything I fucking say. Always double check my answers. You know, I research it, I'll let you know that right up front, but don't take my fucking word for it. Go out, look for yourself, and then form your opinion. Because you never know. I could say that I'm not lying about what I say, but then, you know, at the end of the day, you don't fucking know. Some of my things you can't double check about me, you know, watching certain TV shows. I may never watch the fucking The Hills or Laguna Beach, but, well, I just kind of proved it with that story. But some of my facts are very fucking provable that I say. But people watch these reality shows, and these aren't fucking reality. In what fucking reality do people fight and bitch and bicker and fucking fist fight all the time without some sort of catalyst working behind the scenes to make them do that? Like with the real world. People in the real world will do anything to fight each other. But in actual reality, in the actual reality real world, people will do anything that they can to avoid a fight, even me. I don't like fighting if I absolutely do not have to. I will if I'm really threatened, but I'm not gonna go looking for a fight. But all these fucking kids are fighting and yelling and bickering at each other, because that's what gets the ratings up. Everybody wants to see these fucking idiots fight. Because what they do is they put these kids in a house and they stock the whole fucking house with booze. And that's all that's there. Booze, booze, booze. And in every fucking cupboard they open, no food, just booze. They give them nothing to do. No job, no nothing. So of course they're just going to fucking drink. And then they drink up all the liquor, and then they eventually just start fighting each other because people love to see people fight. It's like some sort of weird train wreck mentality. And personally, I just don't get it. And then there are the sadder ones, like Flavor of Love. You got a bunch of and actually there was an interview between Adam Carolla and Patton Oswalt, and I'll link it in the thing, where they talk about how you got all these, like, 15 to 20 women who are in their early 20s or maybe mid to early 20s. And they're all uneducated, you know, unglamorous. They look like a fucking, you know, corner market hooker, you know. And they're all vying for the love of a dude who's running around with a fucking clock around his neck and a Viking helmet on. People are fucking dumb, alright? They're fucking retarded if they believe that this shit is really going on, you know. You notice he never stays with any of the women afterwards. Like, they all go off and they do their own thing. Oh, me and Flav just kind of went our separate ways. No, you took the check and then you shook hands. Oh, okay, I'll see. And people think it's actually going on. I just don't get it, you know. Because when I go to the movies, to watch, like, shit that... I'm kind of like a big believer in the power of cinema. Like, if you watch a good movie for that hour and a half, whatever, maybe even 2 hours, which is kind of like Avatar, that it sort of takes away, just for those few moments, the shit you have to deal with in life. Like, you got bills piling up, or you got trouble at home. If you watch some made-up bullshit, you sort of kind of forget about all that for just a few moments, you know. When you go and watch these reality TV shows, you just go watch rich people problems, and then those rich people problems eventually become your problems, you know. Like, this rich person can't afford this, and then you're like, I wish I was her and I couldn't afford that. I can barely afford my own stuff. Instead of reading a book or listening to an album that, you know, you haven't listened to, you just watch Kim Kardashian go shopping for an hour. And Patton Oswalt talks about this in the interview when people say, well, it was good in a train wreck sort of way. That's sort of like the motto of the defeated. Instead of admitting that I wasted an hour, you kind of try to convince yourself that it was good in some sort of bad way, you know. You say, well, it was kind of good in a train wreck sort of way, you know. Instead of saying, that was fucking awful and I'm never watching it again and I just wasted precious moments of my life which I will never fucking get back. Which is what I say. I'll watch one episode of a few of them shows just to have something to talk about for this episode, because none of them are entertaining. It's all whores and assholes and fucking drinking and shopping and bitching about they don't have enough money when they're mega millionaires like Paris Hilton and shit, you know. Or watch Paris Hilton work a job like the poor folk that she fucking, you know, despises. And let's bring her little slut friend Nicole Richie along for the ride. Oh, people love it, you know. Or The Apprentice, you know. Let's watch Donald Trump fire people. And people who have obviously been fired in their lives. And even though it's not real, people know how bad it is to get fired if you've ever been fired from a job before. You're going to go watch this and go, oh, shit, that was awesome. This fucker, you know, just lost their job. He's one of us now, you know. People are fucking sick is what I'm getting at. But anyway, that's my little ramble for a little while. Not a terribly good video, but, you know, figured I'd say something about it, because people are always trying to say, oh, you need to watch, you know, Kendra or Keeping Up with the Kardashians or something, and I say, fuck no, alright? You know, I got real shit to do with my life. I'm gonna go read a book, alright? I'm gonna go educate myself. I'm gonna go check out YouTube and watch some funny shit or some educational shit from actually smart people. I'm not gonna go watch some ditzy bitch run around a fucking super mega mall for an hour and a half go, oh, this is $400,000. Well, if I buy that, then I can't afford that diamond I want. You know, it's fucking dumb. But anyway, that's all I got. So, peace.